Welcome back, football fam. It's time for the Week 12 SEC Roundup. We got 8 games to go through with y'all. We're going to talk about some scores, some highlights, some storylines, some things to come from the SEC. SEC has 5 teams in the college football playoffs right now. Let's start this thing off with 2 teams that are currently in it. Oklahoma and Alabama.
Simpson wide to the left. Touchdown! In a row, that's the second longest field goal streak in SEC history. Now 21 in a row. Behind only Will Reichert, the outstanding. Will they bring that pressure? Yes, they do. Heineke trying to blitz. Simpson throws. Broken up.
Alabama 17-game home win streak coming into this one. It got snapped as Oklahoma got the victory 23-21. John Mateer, 161 total yards, 138 of that is passing. He still hasn't gotten back to the same level he was at the beginning of the year. Ty Simpson did have 326 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Alabama, 33 rushes. 80 rushing yards. I'm concerned. Tyler, are you?
I am now.
Your thought?
Yeah,
Alabama.
I'm concerned now. I wasn't last week, but now I'm very concerned because where's the run blocking at? Like, where's the protection at? Because the whole just protection as a whole. Because Oklahoma got after the quarterback.
4 sacks.
Jam Miller looked human.
He looks anything but human in person.
Exactly. Like this dude's a freak of nature, and he have averaged like 3 yards a carry. So they got to address this for the playoff comes because you cannot win the playoffs with no run game. You can't, especially not in college football.
I agree. Oklahoma shout outs, 4 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, or 3 forced fumbles, 2 recovered. You had also had an interception. You all over the field on the defense was legit all over the place. You held Alabama 21 points. You got a road victory in Tuscaloosa. That is not easy to do. That holds a lot of weight. You should be proud of yourselves. Even if your quarterback didn't play the best game. We talked about it. Your concerns with Alabama's run game, how do they fix it?
I think it's a little too late. I mean, you gotta run more. They don't run screens for some reason. Even though they have one of the best tackles who can get out and run, they don't do short passes. Like every pass has got to be a deep ball for some reason. So they just gotta open. I think the offense is just bland.
It's the first time I heard that.
I mean, there's little motion. It's always in the shotgun. I mean, you have almost 300-pound running back behind you, all muscle, getting the out formation, let him run up the middle, see what happens. Like it's hard to block it's hard to run block when you're in shotgun the whole game.
I feel you on that. It should be more under the center lineups for them, high formation. You'd be amazed how far you get the ball. You put a fullback in front of the running back. With this win, or with this loss, where do you rank Alabama? And with this win, where do you rank Oklahoma in your personal ranking?
In my personal rankings, I think Oklahoma is outside the top 10 still. Alabama's still in the top 10. This is their first conference loss because they did beat Georgia, which looked like a better win day and day. I still think they are the best team in the SEC, even with the offensive struggles right now. But
better than Texas A&M.
Yeah, because Texas A&M, they didn't impress me this week either. They did get the win, but they still didn't impress me. I think South Carolina just lost. Like, the kick up field goals South Carolina wins. But that's a different conversation we're going to have a little bit. But I still think Alabama's the best team in the SEC. But I think Alabama's 7, Oklahoma outside looking in, top 10.
Interesting. I probably had the opposite take. Is this Oklahoma defense good enough to carry them to a couple of playoff victories?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think it's one of the best defenses in the nation.
It's a good defense, but this is an aberration. Like, Alabama, they don't turn the ball over this much. I think this is more of an Alabama loss than an Oklahoma win, in my opinion. Because if you look at the last drive of the game, Ty Simpson didn't look like Ty Simpson. He was missing throws. He was throwing them short. I'm like, man. But I think because the pressure was the pressure was there. So, but I don't think the Oklahoma defense can get them to win a playoff game, especially if they're playing a team that we think is better than them.
If they match up against Oregon
can score the ball. They have a problem stopping it.
You like Oregon better than Oklahoma?
I do.
I would favor Oklahoma. Defense alone, in my opinion. You talked about it, so we're going to bring it up. You said Texas A&M didn't impress you this week. Well, I'm going to talk about a team that did impress me this week, and it's a team I've been giving a lot of flack to all season. Let's jump into the next game. We got Georgia hosting Texas.
With the help of that third down PI. Stockton fires downfield. Caught. Touchdown. London Humphreys. Build a 3-score lead. Stockton keeping all the way. No, flip into the end zone. Touchdown. Lawson Lucky.
Two teams that were in the top 10 before the matchup. Gunnar Stockton has finally won me over. He beat the team I care about. Gunnar Stockton, 24 for 29, 229 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Arch Manning, 27 for 43, 251, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Both quarterbacks came to play. Gunnar just balled out as he did. Georgia, 9-1 at home against top 10 teams in the Kirby Smart era. Let that sink in.
I know, and that one loss is to Alabama, so.
Shout outs to them. Georgia also 55-5 at home under Kirby Smart all time. That's impressive. Texas, 2 for 12 on third down. 19 rushing yards for Longhorns. They lost this one to Georgia 35-10, I believe, or 45-10. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, man, I watched this game, man. It's from the opening snap, Georgia was dominant. Defensive wise, they was getting that. The pass rush was there. Finally, they were stopping the run. The secondary looked good. Man, Arch looked lost that first drive. Now, he started to get into it a little bit, but then again, he started looking lost again. So, but I'm talking about Georgia real quick on the offensive side, man. Gunnar Stockton and Bell were connecting. The tight end was connecting. They were running the ball very effectively. I thought Nick Chubb was back there for a second. So this Texas defense they lost a lot. They lost a little of my faith after this game right now because they did not look great at all.
Yeah,
they didn't look prepared.
Very, very surprised how good this Georgia team. I think they could have ran the score up on them even more.
They could have.
I think they took the foot off the gas. I think they really could have beat these guys with 40, 50 points. It was crazy. Wasn't used to Texas looking like that, man. Especially in front of Peyton Manning, they look bad. I think Archer's crying on the sideline. It was a mess out there, man. It did not look good. Let's talk about this Texas team, man. They were. This is their third loss. Two-part question. One, do you think they're eliminated from the college football playoffs? And two, what do you make of them if they get in, considering they did not play Alabama, they did not play Auburn, they did not play LSU, but they did play Ohio State, Florida, Vanderbilt, and they have a Texas A&M matchup in the finale. How do you feel about it if they are left out or if they're put in?
So right now they should not be in. They should not be in the playoffs. They have one good win, so I guess 2 good wins, Vandy and Oklahoma. But if they beat Texas A&M, they should be in, and Oklahoma should be out.
And they only lost to Ohio State by a touchdown.
So I don't put the Ohio State loss in it because first week of the season, both offenses weren't gelling. The defenses really won the game for them. Because without that Matthews interception, no telling what happens. But
like I'm saying, no one has played Ohio State as tough as Texas did.
Right. So that's a good week 1 loss. Like I said, first week. But if they beat Texas A&M, they have to be in because we're talking about Texas A&M as an SEC champion versus Alabama.
Yeah. I think they're the best SEC.
So they have to be in if they beat Texas A&M.
So if they lose to Texas A&M, is Steve Sarkisian back on the hot seat?
No. They'll throw more money at him to go get people.
So he saved his job so far.
Yeah, he's safe.
Any concerns with UGA heading into the playoffs?
They gotta be consistent on offense. They have to be.
If they look like this, they might challenge Ohio State.
If they look like this, there's the second best team. If they look like this.
Fair to say.
But are they going to look like this?
Hey, Kirby Smart, he's been getting it done out there, man. Where would you rank Kirby Smart? Is he the top coach in the country, top 5, top 10?
Well, remember what I said about how we know what the expectation is for coaches like him? So he should automatically be in that top 10. So anything less than playoffs is not good for him. So right now, top 5, I'm gonna say he's probably number 5 because they did start off slow.
I disagree with you on that. He definitely top 5, probably top 3 coach in my opinion.
Right now,
Kirby Smart, man. Yeah, he has his teams ready to play. I mean, I know he has a lot of talent. And
you talking about like this season or just like this in general?
It's just in general.
Okay, I was talking about this season, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he got a lot of talent on his team, so it's easier to get your vision out there at the horses he has.
Exactly.
So haven't seen him build a program yet, so I can see top 5, but yeah. He'd probably never be in a position to have to build a program either. Just throwing it out there.
Man, Georgia was good before he got there, but I think he made Georgia. I mean,
he put him over the top. He definitely put him over the top. Let's take a look at another game, man. Since we talk about these guys already, Texas A&M. For a long time, man, I thought 27-0. They were about to lose to South Carolina again.
I did too.
Off the edge, Sellers throws it deep, and it's caught. And they're marking Jacobs down, or no. Now official comes in and says touchdown, South Carolina. Reed in trouble. His arm hit, the ball goes backwards, and it's picked up by South Carolina. Nick Barrett's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Oscar Attaway in the game for South Carolina at running back. See if the Gamecocks play conservatively here. Sellers flipping it across the middle for a first down. Harbor's got great speed. The track star is free. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. throw again. Stepping up, taking a shot, and it is caught. Butler Roman, touchdown, Texas A&M. They go empty set here for Marcel Reed. 8 of 11, 2 touchdowns in the second half. He'll step back and fire. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Barkinger makes it a one-score game. Started on the A&M 1. They're now inside the 5. Smith, the ball carrier. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. And the game is tied. A&M can take the lead with the extra point. Throwing it to Reed. It's behind him. The ball's loose. And it's recovered by South Carolina. Inbounds by Fred Johnson. They run a trick play with the true freshman. This could be it for South Carolina. Blitz coming. Sellers steps up. Taking off. Down he goes. Turnover on down.
South Carolina has won 2 of the last 3 meetings against Texas A&M coming into this matchup, and they had a 27-0 lead in this one. Texas A&M storms back and wins 31-30. This Texas A&M comeback was the largest in school history since 2013 Chick-fil-A Bowl, when they came back from a 21-point loss against Duke to win 52-48. That's in the Johnny Manziel area. Money Manziel, y'all remember him? That was a good ass football right there.
Beat Alabama on the road.
Man, I remember that. I was at work watching that game. Everybody was in front of the TVs. I was at Best Buy. Everybody was watching that. But, yeah, Lenore Sellers, man, played this week. A lot of rumors somebody he was going to be sitting out. He actually played 246 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Marcel Reed, 22 for 39, 439. I think that's his career high. And he had 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. Nico Harbor, 3 catches, 102 yards. His speed for days for that guy. He had a touchdown, and he ran into a state trooper.
Well, the state trooper ran to him.
Yeah, state trooper ran into him, but he broke the tackle. He didn't go down.
That guy should be fired.
I think he was. KC Concepcion, another big game for him. He has just been red hot the back half of this season. 7 catches, 158 yards on the day. Shout out to KC, making Biletnikoff award chatter about him. Your thoughts on this game?
I'm gonna ask you a question before I give you my thoughts. Did Texas A&M win or did South Carolina lose?
Texas A&M won. They had to come back.
Okay.
They had to come back. So
I agree with you. I think South Carolina lost because at halftime, the coach runs in doing this to the crowd. Like, come on, come on. You should have been running to the locker room and get your team ready to play second half. Not fanboying yourself. So that's the first thing. Secondly, I think the team was like, I think at a certain point in the back of their mind, they was like, what are we playing for? And I think that kind of came into the question too, because why is the quarterback playing if he just announced a transfer? I think they kind of think. I think they're thinking about that as well. I think they were a little distracted too, by the way. But Shane, this is a game you should have won. Like, there is no excuse for getting up 27 points in a half and you can't score. Like, that's a fireable offense. I think that's my favorite phrase, fireable offense, because you have to win this game. Like, you have to make the adjustments because, like, Texas A&M, they threw the ball the whole second half. You knew what they were doing. I don't think they did a single run play. So they were poorly coached in the second half. Like, they just lost.
I agree. South Carolina did not do enough to close out the game. They left a lot of time on the clock. They played a lot of. They kept everything in front of them until Texas A&M got down the field. Then you couldn't stop them. So you should have stayed with your same defense. It was working. I will say I am concerned about Texas A&M struggling with this South Carolina team because this is not the same South Carolina team that they played last year and lost to. I can understand that. That team was a lot better than this team. Mm-hmm. And this team just doesn't play the same. I will say, by the way, Shane Beamer said this time next year his team will be watching the college football playoffs to see where they're ranked. So He's coming back next year. He's already been confirmed to be back in South Carolina next year. I think he's a solid coach.
He's a solid coach, but sometimes you just gotta get a new change of scenery.
One coach of the year last year. So not there he wanted.
Would you have gave it to him?
Say what?
Would you have gave it to him?
No.
Okay then.
But, I mean, he did a good job though. Your thoughts on A&M struggling with South Carolina?
Well, apparently every team struggled with South Carolina because Alabama did. So I'm just like, that's why I was saying, like, the team should be better than what it is. And shout out Nico Harbor for I think he heard you. He said he heard you say he should go back to track. He said, "Watch this, nigga. Well, watch this."
I appreciate you listening. Shout out to Nico for listening to the show. Confirmed.
But, he looked great though. Man. He looked solid Saturday, man. I was shocked, but
can he do it again?
I think he's gone, so it doesn't matter. But Texas A&M, you gotta open the run game up. You gotta run the ball. Like, you can't pass the ball the whole game. It's not gonna work in the playoffs. It's just not.
I think it was more on how the game script went because they were down by 27.
I'm talking about the first half. The second half, you gotta pass the ball, but first half, you gotta stick to your run game until you can't no more.
They got good backs, man. Ruben Owens, Le'Veon Moss. Those guys will run the ball.
Yeah. They're great. Like they have great offense, but you have to stick to. You can't just give up on one thing because it's not working right away.
Yeah, Texas A&M 2 games left. Home finale against Samford, and on the road at Texas. Last 2 games. Any hiccups for the Aggies?
The Texas game could be challenging, but if they get Texas from the Georgia game, then they're free. They're running the table.
I tend to agree. Let's jump into another game here. This one has no kind of playoff implications on it, but it's just something I want to talk about in it real quick. LSU and Arkansas. Arkansas is 2-8. LSU 6-4 now. LSU got the victory 23-22. Michael Van Pieren has played his 4th game of the season. He has 445 yards and 3 touchdowns. Should he play the final 2 games of the season, or should he burn his red shirt?
So if he plays right, he doesn't keep the red shirt?
He doesn't keep the red shirt.
I think he should sit because forget the team at this point. This is about your future. What's best for you? If another year eligibility is best for you with the 2 games you got on tape right now, then I would sit.
I don't even know if he transfers, but I just think he should sit because there's nothing he's playing for.
Exactly.
It's smart for LSU to sit this guy the rest of the year because at least you know if he's coming back, at least you know he has a whole another year eligibility, and he's just got all those practice reps in from last year. He's playing for nothing this year. Why burn the red shirt for no reason? I mean, first of all, is Michael Van Pieren an upgrade in your opinion?
No, most definitely. I said he should have started at the beginning of the season.
I agree with you, but we hate us.
You already know what I said. They should have ripped that 18 off him in training camp.
Michael Van Pieren went 21 for 31 in this game. He had 221 yards, 1 touchdown, 10 carries, 36 yards. Maybe that's something they need to look at. But yeah, I think he sits, man. I mean, I don't know what they do. I don't know if they go back to Garrett Nussmeier if he's healthy or what. I think he's healthy. I'm just going to put it out there.
He was healthy last week.
Ain't nothing wrong with Garrett Nussmeier. But if I'm Michael Van Pieren, I'm not saying, what am I burning my red shirt for? Why?
But I think if you're the coach, too, you got to kind of, if you're really looking out for your players, you got to tell them to sit out.
So I just wanted some your thoughts on that. I mean, also on Traylon Green, what's your thoughts on him? He was 11-19, 165 yards, 2 interceptions in this game. Would you put him in the same category as Nussmeier, Drew Aller, and Clay Kublik? The senior quarterback just didn't get it put together.
I would say those other teams we just named have way more talent than Arkansas.
Definitely.
So if Green does make it to the NFL, no, obviously he's not a starter. He might not get drafted, but I think you could work with it to develop him. with some real talent.
Highway speed guy has a lot of traits.
So, but this year was not his. His team was just bad, like badly, poorly coached, no weapons. I think the Robertson we had transferred. So, I think Green is better than those guys.
I think so as well. I'd like Traylon Green over all three of those guys: Nussmeier, Drew Aller, and Cade Klubnik. Will he get drafted over those guys? Probably not. But I'm just saying, as far as a player goes, I think he's better. His stats for the season: 2,537 yards, 19 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. His QBR, 84.9. That's sixth in the nation. Sixth. But that's sinking in. And they're 2-8. 2-8. That lets you know he's not the problem. Right. He has 718 rushing yards with 7 rushing touchdowns. Who else we talking about has 7 rushing touchdowns? Marcel Reed, Gunnar Stockton, Haynes King, those type of Diego Pavia, those type of guys have those types of numbers.
I think Bear Buckmeyer too. I think
Bear Buckmeyer, he runs better than all those guys. So he's just a guy that didn't get a fair shake, man. He's no talent around him. They wasted his senior year.
He was loyal too.
Yeah, he should have transferred. He should have transferred. Shame on him for not. Shame on his representation for not putting it on the table for him.
I think some guys stay close to family though. So,
man, it's millions of dollars on the line. You made the wrong decision. Now you can probably be undrafted and trying to fight for a roster spot, fighting for a practice squad spot because you're not gonna get no real reps in practice because you're not the guy. You're not the starter. You're not the backup.
USFL.
Yeah, probably. You got to go somewhere and beat Jacoby Brissett out for a backup spot or Tyrod Taylor or something like that.
That ain't gonna happen.
Sam Hartman. You got to beat one of those guys out for a backup spot.
You better hope he gets Sam Hartman.
Any updates you got on the LSU coaching search?
This might be a hot take, but I think they should just hire Blake Baker. Like he's there already. He knows it. He knows how to recruit. The defense, you already know, the defense is going to be fantastic. He wasn't scared to make the switch to quarterback. I mean, I think he should get the job.
You think he can coach the defense and coach the team? You don't think it's a drop off? It's really hard. It's some coaches struggle with that balance.
I mean, if you're smart, hire somebody to coach the offense. You coach the defense. You just be the head coach.
I'm sticking with Joe Brady. They are saying Nick Saban is the betting favorite to get this job. By the way.
That man is not leaving that house.
Nick Saban is the betting favorite to get this job by all the Vegas talk, so let's not rule that out.
I think
after Nick Saban, it is Lane Kiffin.
I think it should be Joe Brady as well, but I think Joe Brady's eyeing NFL, which he deserves. He deserves.
He's not going to make the decision to after the NFL, so you could be looking at a long time before you see the head coach at LSU. Unless Lane Kiffin go ahead and take that job. Let's look at Week 13 coming up in the SEC. You got Missouri, who's 7-3. They'll be traveling to go take on the Oklahoma Sooners. Go ahead.
I just wanted to highlight that Mississippi State gave up 300 rushing yards to Ahmad Hardy.
How did I forget that? Yeah.
that should have kind of been the first thing we talking about because we do live here. 300 rushing yards.
One guy.
Fireable offense.
My heart is no slouch. I mean, I think we both had him as one of the top 5 backs in the country. I think I have him top 3.
He's definitely top 5.
Kevin Riley is my favorite back in the country. But yeah, I like Ahmad Hardy. He big time. He took a hit when the quarterback went down, but can't tell from this game. So
300 yards.
He's back in the rushing title. I think he's 1 or 2 in the nation again. So, hey.
And they won. So, congratulations. 300 yards, you better win.
49-27 on Mississippi State. Mississippi State has to beat Ole Miss in the Egg Bowl to go bowling.
And they won't. I'll say this. If you're Mississippi State, you shouldn't have started Blake Shapen. Like you know what he is. You have a freshman quarterback. You got 1 or 2 games left. Go ahead and start him. I think he'll keep his red shirt.
I think they might have been a decision to try to save their red shirt. They didn't play him. I don't know. Maybe he played.
He played in the game though.
Oh.
He played in the second half, I think. Well, he said he played in the fourth quarter.
I don't know. I don't know what his red shirt situation is either. I should have looked it up.
This is his first year. It's his first year on campus. So I think it's like he's like a true freshman.
Yeah, I don't know how many games he's. I don't know if he's gonna keep his red shirt.
Gotcha. But yeah, I want to highlight that. Also highlight Auburn. Ashton Daniels sitting the rest of the season to reserve his red shirt. Very smart. So they're looking at playing Deuce Knight or Jackson Arnold. Please play Deuce Knight. What you got?
I say play Deuce Knight. He's there. If he's leaving, just play him before he leaves.
I mean, he might stay if you play him. You never know.
If he out there look good, you know what? Let's get back to the table. Let's talk about this money.
if he plays, Coleman might stay too because he might have a quarterback that throw him the ball. So you have nothing to lose.
Shout out to Auburn for reserving the red shirt of Ashton Daniels. That was the right call.
Yeah, because he did say that.
Especially if you're not going to have, you're not expecting Jackson Arnold back. You're not expecting Deuce Knight back. It's good to have somebody that was in the building last year back that matters. So yeah.
DJ Durkin said he's not. He made a decision for him.
That was the right decision to make. Kentucky won another game, 42-0. They beat Tennessee Tech. Tennessee Tech's first loss of the season. So I'm just throwing it out there.
If he a team with winning record, wow.
They beat a 10-win team. 10-0, man, going to the matchup. They won it.
I know they mad.
42-0. Ole Miss beat Florida. Shenanigans, 34-24.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Florida's been playing a lot better under this new head coach, with his new interim coach. Should he get his first shot at the job?
He should get an interview.
Because they've been playing a lot better on both sides of the ball.
But I think they were playing better with Billy Napier, but I think they didn't want to give Billy Napier a chance to save his job. So, because he's done it 2 years in a row. So, they went on and got him. After a win, by the way, they went on and fired him. So,
man, yeah, okay. I get you. I get teams want to hire big name coaches, but big name coaches cost money. I know they got the money, but you can use that money elsewhere.
I think it's more about finding the right guys. I mean, forget the name.
That's what I think.
I think the right guy is Alex Dolish. I mean, I'm sticking to it. Why not?
I mean, you got a point. But if
area to get the players from, he's there.
Yeah.
He has an exciting offense. He plays physical defense.
I agree.
His team beat your team.
Sure did by a lot.
Yeah, so
I agree with you.
All right. I'm gonna stand on that. But let's. You got anything else before we jump to week 13?
That's it for me, man.
All right, week 13 matchups. We already talked about it. We got Missouri at Oklahoma. A lot of by the way, a lot of FCS teams are in this one. You got Georgia taking on Charlotte, Auburn taking on Mercer. You got a Vanderbilt-Kentucky matchup. Vanderbilt 7-3, Kentucky 5-5. If Kentucky beats Vanderbilt, I don't want to hear another word about Vanderbilt in the playoffs.
They should be ranked if they lose Kentucky.
You got Tennessee at Florida. Tennessee, if they lose this game, I don't want to hear nothing about them as far as playoffs either. Texas A&M at Sanford. Texas A&M looking to close the season out strong. Alabama taking on Eastern Illinois. Arkansas taking on Texas. Texas is the home team in that one. Coastal Carolina at South Carolina. Western Kentucky at LSU. A week to be missed in the SEC? You ain't gonna miss nothing?
I ain't missing nothing. The only thing you're watching is the Kentucky Vanderbilt game. That's it.
Maybe Missouri, Oklahoma. That's probably the best matchup.
Maybe.
Depends on what you get from Missouri on offense and what you get from Oklahoma on offense.
But shout out to Cutter Boley, man. He's been playing great he's been playing a lot better this season.
I'm not gonna say great, but he's been playing. He's been doing
a lot better. Yeah.
He's been making lemonade out of
Well, we know what the offense is because we talked about it before. No speed, nothing, no playmakers. But he's getting these wins and maybe saving the coach's job.
Does he stay in Kentucky?
He shouldn't. He really shouldn't. Like you're playing good enough to go somewhere else.
I think so too. I think he stays. He's already a starter, so even if it's another down year, just more stuff put on tape for him to go to another school next year.
He a freshman. He's from Kentucky, so we'll see.
Maybe he transfers boom.
Hey. Wouldn't be good for Miami.
Would not be a good look. But yeah, that's all we got, man. That's all we got for the SEC. A missable week coming up. This is the week the SEC decides to play a bunch of nobodies. They say they beat up on each other all year. It's time to take a week off.
Saving it for Thanksgiving. They're saving it for Thanksgiving.
Basically, this is their extra bye week. An actual coach said that a couple years ago. I wish I could tell you who it was. I can't remember. But yeah, this is their extra bye week. So this is all we got, man. Shout out to SEC. They are playing good football. Can't deny that. They are a top-heavy conference. I'm going to put that out there. Should they have 5 teams in the playoffs? I don't know about all that. Should two SEC teams get two SEC teams get a bye? What's your best SEC team that doesn't get enough talk? Is Texas A&M? Should they be in the conversation with Ohio State as the best team in the conference? Is Georgia the team to watch to beat Ohio State in the tournament? Y'all let us know. Drop down in the comment section. Tell us what you think. Thanks for following. Like, share, and subscribe. We out.